Matthew 5, verse 14, you are the light of the world. A city situated on a hill cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a basket, but rather on a lampstand, and it gives light for all who are in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. And the good works that cause the world to give glory to the Father in heaven are the works of a life and a community walking in the ancient paths, in the fullness of Torah, in the light of the Messiah who walked those paths perfectly, in the power of the Spirit who was given to write them on our heart. And this is the invitation of the entire series. This is what the story of David and the ark and the cry of Jeremiah at the crossroads and the promise of rest for the soul and the new covenant written on the heart, this is what it all points to. A people who will stop, who will look, who will ask for the ancient paths and take them. And so, friends, we have now walked through the full length of this teaching, from the crossroads of Jeremiah 6:16 through the four commands, the promise of rest, the new covenant, the watchman's warning, and the practical contours of what returning to the ancient paths look like in the rhythm of real life. And I want to close with the image I believe the Spirit of Yahweh has been painting across this entire series. Picture two processions. The first, 30,000 men, a new cart, enthusiastic music, a king who loves Yahweh, and the Ark of the Covenant on its way to Jerusalem on the shoulders of oxen. Everything looks right, everything feels right, and then the oxen stumble, a man reaches out his hand, and the celebration ends at a threshing floor in silence and tremendous grief. The second, the same king, 3 months later, a much quieter beginning, the right families of Levites, consecrated and prepared, carrying the ark on their shoulders with poles exactly as Moses had commanded, pausing after 6 steps for sacrifice, moving the holy things of Yahweh the way Yahweh had always said to move them. And this time, the ark, it arrives in Jerusalem, and the whole house of Israel shouts and blows the ram's horn and dances before Yahweh. And the blessing overflows beyond the procession to every household it passes. And the difference between those two processions is the ancient paths. The first was a new cart, and the second was an old way, the good way, if you will, the way that had been prescribed from the beginning. And Jeremiah, centuries later, crying at the edge of national catastrophe, was calling a nation back to the same choice David had faced in those 3 silent months. Will you go back to what was written, or will you keep riding the new cart to wherever it's taking you? And the question has not changed, friend. The crossroads is still there, and the call is still the same. Stand, look, ask for the ancient paths, which is the good way. Take it and find rest for your souls. And may Yahweh grant us the humility of David, the urgency of Jeremiah, and the tenacity of the Bereans, and the courage to walk the ancient paths wherever they may lead. And so, friends, before we close, I want to take a moment to say something I genuinely mean, and that is thank you.